Hi everyone, Matt Damon here, co-founder of Water.org and Water Equity. Nearly 1 billion people lack access to safe water. Double that number don't have a toilet. We can't solve global challenges without solving the water and sanitation crisis. Water is the best investment the world can make to fight climate change, empower women, improve health, and end poverty. Water has the power to turn poverty into possibilities. And now, my friend and Water.org and Water Equity co-founder, Gary White, will tell you more about the global water crisis, how it connects to climate, and what you can do to help. Thank you.
So just looking at this from the climate perspective and what's happening, the investment in infrastructure is really, really low. If you look at all of the climate investment that's happening right now, and you look at the amount of the investment that's going to access to water and sanitation, it's less than 0.3% of all of the climate investment is going into helping people living in poverty secure access to these resources. And we see that the resources themselves are like leaking carbon. It says they're leaking water, but they're really leaking carbon. And by that I mean, if you are losing 8 trillion gallons of water that's unaccounted for in these water systems around the world, what that is, that's a huge carbon footprint that goes along with that. Pumping water, moving it to where it is to where it needs to be, treating it, distributing it, it has a massive carbon footprint. And that is carbon that's completely wasted. If you're using carbon, emitting carbon to drive to your job so that you can make money and support your family, that makes some sense. But if you're using carbon in a way that's completely wasted, 25% of all the water, that makes no sense. It adds no economic value. So we've got to invest in that infrastructure, and we've got to translate that into both people getting water, but also carbon mitigation, also carbon credits. And so that's what we're looking to do as well, is to look at how we invest in that infrastructure. More than half of our total impact, 15 million people, was achieved just in the last 3 years. And we've been at this for a few decades. So the scaling of water credit has made a huge difference.